Hello again guys, and welcome back to Globbits Gaming Channel. For those of you who've been tuning in to my channel and watching most of my videos, you'll notice that I really do enjoy playing certain tanks, and this little thing is one of them. I was introduced to this thing probably about 3 weeks ago by Mauser. He said to me, you know, Globbits man, you've got to try this out. You've got to try this tank. It's funny. It's hilarious. And Mauser's the kind of guy, he don't take this game very seriously, and he's the kind of guy that likes to play quirky little things like this. And I just thought, you know, yeah, I'll give it a go. And it's a really cool little tank. For those of you starting out in World of Tanks, it leads on to some quite funky stuff, but I would advise you to definitely try and grind your way up to this little thing. I've got it equipped with the Mauser machine gun, which is an 8-shot, 8 shot for one clip using machine gun, for want of a better word. It's a 7.92mm machine gun. I believe this tank was actually designed to support paratroopers, supposed to chuck them out the back of planes and stuff, and you know, support the paras. It's a really fun little vehicle, and the damage output, the initial, it's not alpha damage, but it's more burst damage. You can just basically just unload on someone, and by the time you've fired all 40 shots, they usually reduce them to, well, to next to nothing basically. So I've made it all the way to this corner. Not a lot of people coming with me, so I've decided I'm going to defend. Defending in a Panzer 1C. I didn't think it was a very viable option, but it turns out in this game it actually is. Oh yeah, just out while I'm here, welcome to the new subscribers. I'm now up to a grand total of 11, and it's not just, I'm quite surprised, it's there's a lot more guys from outside the EU than any others. I've got 4 of my actual friends on there, and a couple of guys are from, one guy's from Russia, hi up to you. From different places around it, other than the EU, which I was quite surprised at, so it must mean that you can understand me. Now, that was a prime example of what the Mauser is all about. It's ridiculous. It just, don't get me wrong, if you're in a tier 3 game, you're alright. If you start getting into the realms of tier 4 and tier 5, you're pretty much resigned to a scout. But in this kind of game, when the average armour value is around about 30mm on most tanks, you know, the Mauser is more than capable of doing 30mm. Let's have a look at what it's actually capable. There you go, 33mm of penetration on average for a total of 8 damage. Now 8 damage doesn't sound a lot, but there's 8 shells in one shot. So you can go down the realms of gold ammo, the APCR ammo, but it only gives you an extra 10mm of penetration, and it's 1 gold for 1 shot. So you're talking expensive. If you it'll chew through T46s. Oh my word. Not a problem at all. I don't really aim very much on this tank either. I just tend to right click and just let rip, unleash the pain. The team's doing really well. But if you look on my XVM, there's 4 tanks around here. There's only me and a T2 medium. Well, that's the end of him. I think a lot of players as well, they underestimate how tough these little things are as well. They've got a reasonable amount of armour. One of the fastest tanks in the game, if not the fastest. Oh. I was actually worried about him to start with, the 38T. They're quite difficult to penetrate from the front, but he gave me his arse, which is fantastic. You know, it's always nice when your enemy presents their rear to you. Now, I'm duking out with the Panzer 1C there, and I'm struggling to penetrate him. I don't know if you noticed that. Only like 1 in 3 shots are actually going in. But when you're firing a 40-round clip at somebody, you know, like Jingle says, throw enough shit against the wall, some of it will eventually stick. And eventually, in this case, go through. You know, you're going to hit a weak point eventually if you fire enough ammunition. Now, Cruiser 2, I'm a bit worried about. I need to flank him. So I'm asking for fire from artillery. And I get it. Thank you very much, artillery, and whoever else. I think it was a T2 medium as well. I'm laying some fire down. So now I decide, let's just go for it. There's a Panzer 3 Alpha. I can't really pen him from the front, and he knows this. So he decided to back himself up against a rock. I load a full clip into him, and I realise nothing's going to happen, so there's no point sticking around. Let's just disappear. Let's go after artillery. Hunting for kills. Ramming speed! Boom! Have it! And that was the game. For me, that was a defensive flanking manoeuvre in a Panzer 1C, so they can be done. Top Gun as well. Stand by for the post-game stats on that one, guys. I believe I remember to take. Right then, here's your post-game stats. And as you can see, that game earned me my mastery badge. I did actually believe that I'd actually got the mastery badge for this tank, but evidently not. Let's have a look at the experience. How much experience did I actually get? Damaged 7 tanks, spotted 4, sorry. Yeah, killed 6 for Top Gun. Top Gun, happy days. 945 of modified experience, which for me, in a personal opinion, in a tier 3 game, ain't bad at all. You're not going to get your monstrous experience games on there, and I believe, my maths isn't great, but I actually got more experience than the entire enemy team put together. So again, you know, I do actually require a bit of a donkey team to do really well. And I fired 256 shots. Now think about this. If you're going to use premium with this vehicle, divide 256 by 8, that's how much gold this game would have cost me. Convert that into silver, I doubt 18,000 would have been enough to make a profit. I personally wouldn't use gold ammo on this tank, because at the end of the day it's only tier 3, it's a giggle truck, but hey ho. 147 direct hits, so that's going to screw up my accuracy rating again, hey ho, never mind. And 89 penetrations for a total of 702 damage. Not bad at all. Again guys, hope you enjoyed the replay. I'm trying to alter the way I do commentary. The idea of me doing the commentary the way it's been done is I'm trying to tell you what I'm thinking and why I do some of the things I do. Not to try and make myself to be better, you know, pretend that I'm any good at this game. I'm okay, but I'm trying my best, okay? Any questions, queries, problems or suggestions for improvements, please leave in the comments below. If you're watching my other videos, you will realise I do actually respond to the comments. I do take on board any advice or any constructive, keyword, constructive criticisms. Right, so as far as I'm concerned guys, that's me done for now. So that's Globbits signing off. Take care guys. Bye now.